Cao Cao began his invasion of the Northlands, and on the snowy plains he deals with the first of their foes. Our spy, Tian, is among their number and he is spared. A loyal man like him will not be killed. We have larger aims for him. Cao Ren later fights for farmland. Our goal is to take the food supplies of Yuan Shao. Without food, he will be unable to feed his army. Despite their warriors of Yi proving to be a worthy foe, they are overcome. Near Yi, the warlord Zhang Yan sends out an army. Through organized tactics and disciplined volleys, their numbers are dashed and broken. Cao Ren goes on to besiege the city of Yi. The defenders sally out and are butchered. The invasion continues and Gongsun Zan is currently within the lands of Cao Cao. He has taken the farmland of Pingqing. Marquis Cao Cao? No, soon, Duke Cao Cao will not stand for this. We have a very dramatic war going on right now. Yuan Shao, on his own, is really not very powerful. But all of his power comes from his many vassals. Gongsun Zan is a very powerful vassal, and currently he owns farmland over in Pingqing. I'll bring Cao Cao down, then we'll lie in wait and try to ambush him. I could use another leader from another army to bait him out. And over here, the Bandit Queen, I'm going to have her move in a little while. We could try to ambush an enemy. Yeah, move right over here. There's a child of Yuan Shao not too far from you. Cao Ren is trying to take the large city of Yi. And pretty soon I'm going to bring up another army, a fourth one. We've got to defend Pingyuan Salt Mine, though Gongsun Du is currently on the way. Oh, hello. Shu Qi, you're under the command of Kongrong? He should be joining me. The Tiger Fool is a very powerful character. Okay, let's end our turn now. We don't have much more to do. Oh, hello. You would like to die. Alright then. Time to delegate. If he had more men, I would fight the battle out, but he's got way too few. More money for me. We'll take replenishment, because I would like Cao Ren to move on to another location. If I keep on pushing, eventually he'll want to give up. Ma Ting, you want to pay me for military access. Did you take land close to me? Maybe he did. Yuan Shao doesn't like it. Dongmin, Ma Ting, Han Sui, and Liu Biao all like that idea. I'll do it then.
I am pleased you see the benefits.
I think after I end my war with Yuan Shao, I'm going to annex Kongrong. I did guarantee his autonomy, meaning that people will be very angry with me, but too bad, man. If I control the north and the east, I can focus all of my armies in one direction, or even two. Okay, let's have a look over here. A corrupt official. No, thank you. I have now taken Yi. I'm going to occupy it. It now belongs to me. Okay, good. You have very quick replenishment. Keep that. And here's a child of Yuan Shao. I'm not here to be cruel to his family, but I will capture him. Again, it's a very easy battle. They have minimal soldiers. Our big battles are coming. They will be here eventually. We lost only 48. And I captured one of your children, Yuan Shi. You know what? I'm gonna let you go. Get out of here. Let's take 4% replenishment.
I can always use good fighters.
Okay, Bandit Queen. Let's bring you over to the east now. I do have a lot of money. 12,000 total. Let's go raise up an army over here. Tian Yu, my former spy, gave me this entire commandery. He did a great job. Okay, who else is going to join? Sima Long? You wouldn't be too bad to have here. How great are you? Let's have a look. You do like Cao Cao. Okay. You're rank 3. That's really not too bad. You're a mediator. I suppose we could bring you in. Though I feel like I need more combatants. That guy's rank 4. 51 years old. He's a militant. That would be even better. I'm going to bring in my wife. Even though she doesn't like him, it's okay. I feel like these two can handle it. Alright, I'm going to give you, for now, more Saber Militia. I think what I'll do with more money, I'll begin to upgrade the army of Cao Cao. It's about time. Okay, if you two can hold that off, I can bring over the Bandit Queen. Yeah, we'll do that. It's over here now. Tian Yu. Okay. Killed in battle. And we have occupied the enemy capital. Okay, let's begin to move down south-south. I've got to take my time. I don't want to die here. Wherever I move, I need to try to ambush them. Okay, let's go look at what I can pick up. I think I want to change up my bowmen. Though they are ranked 10, I do like that a lot. I wish I could upgrade them. Can I upgrade? I cannot. I could rename, I could disband. I wish I could upgrade them to a different form. Like heavy crossbowmen. Heavy crossbowmen. Hey, I know what I want. Later, I'll get some repeating crossbowmen. They're good at suppression. Or in melee. I mean, naturally. I could use some infantry too. Okay, you have G militia. I think what I'll do, I'm going to give you heavy spear guards. They're going to be pretty darn stern in combat, and I love that a lot, so bring them in. I think I want G infantry. G infantry are great at damaging enemy leaders. Okay, Dian Wei and Cao Ren are now oath-sworn, as are Cao Ren and Xiahou Yuan. We've gained a traitor. And one of my children has a better trait. Good for him. My spy is continuing to get information for me. I need to hire someone better than him. Okay. I'm not going to upgrade my buildings right now because I'm in the middle of a war. I can do that later. She's moving along. I think I'm pretty much done. I could upgrade a few more units, I suppose. It's not a bad idea. I'm sure dragons are alright. I don't think they're really that great in my view. Maybe whenever they're at a higher rank, they'll be even better, but as of right now, they're just okay. Okay, I'm going to change up my horsemen over here. Jian Sword Guard. Let's take it. And now we can end our turn again. There goes a lot of my money. Alright, here's a battle. Let's go fight it out. Oh, you're legendary. Tong Yao. And over here is another fellow, a village chieftain. Let's go fight them and try to win. Our enemies are on the way right now. My goal is to take out their leadership. If I can do that, I'll call it a win. Though, we might have a chance to do much more. Our wife and Tianfu are currently defending. They're gearing up for an enemy attack right over here. Our two towers will begin to hit their leader, and there may even be a duel. The Battle of Pingyuan Salt Beach now commences, and here comes a duel very, very soon. Not only do I have my frontal attacking force with my own garrison and units I've brought in, I also have over here a flanking force of swordsmen and even saber mounted militia. Here we go now, the battle's beginning. Tianfu is a very valiant guy. He was the same fellow who gave us the entire commandery that you're looking at here. He was a spy, he went undercover, and he did so much. Other than getting me a cup of coffee, he's a perfect servant. We'll be using him. He used an ability to drop their morale by a very high amount of 18. Here comes all of my forces now charging in. They have many archers, but one little group of horsemen would be able to distract all of them. And as you can see in the background, that is what is happening right now. They're going out to go stop those many archers from being able to attack. And she has a very nice ability to be able to keep our soldiers together. That will be her goal as well. If we look at it, you can see over here that those little horsemen are keeping 4 groups busy. Sure, they might kill a few, they might even get a few volleys off, but that is saving many, many lives. Here comes my swordsman still. One group will head over here to go handle the large group of enemies that are still present. There's a lot of volleys of our own coming in too. We've got 3 groups total. These 2 are still fighting. I like what he's wearing. It's like very comfy pajamas. On the right, I mean. It's like, yeah, you know what? If I'm gonna go die, I'm gonna go die in comfort. There's very few groups left. Over here, they have their champion who's still very much alive. Let's go check out the battle because tactically, you know what I'm doing and what's up. So we can go watch the duel play out now. It's time for him to go. That was a good kick. Let's watch the battle end. you try to tackle him? I suppose you did. Give him a good stab to the face. Those are my favorite. They're very brief. I don't always enjoy a overdramatic killing blow. Sometimes I just want it to be to the point, very pragmatic, you know. Oh, even that works too. Tian Yu has emerged victorious. Victorious indeed. I don't know why I keep saying victorious. Anyway, he's victorious. We've won the battle. Let's move on, everyone. We did capture a fairly talented fellow. You know what? I'm going to hire you. Maybe I could use you as a spy. What about you? You're not that great. I mean, you're okay. Maybe I could use you in my current army, though. Oh, but you've been maimed. Well, let me put you out of your misery. Goodbye.
Consider this a mess.
And we'll take 5% more replenishment. There we are. We have won the battle. That's one less enemy to worry about.
We would
For
be
now.
no threat to you.
What now? I would rather not, Saimao. You can
Very
go
well.
do your own thing, okay? Don't bother with me. Okay. We're surviving so far. Who are you fighting? Oh, I see. Well, you can go help out Yuan Shao. Zhang Yang is now coming over here.
Resist servitude.
Thought Rent, could you make it over there if you march? You could. Yeah, come right over here. I know you can't replenish, but that is okay. Our bandit queen will keep on moving to the east. I wish our roads were a little bit better. That's okay though. Okay, for my third leader, I could hire you. Where's my other guy at? Oh right, I killed him. No, I didn't want to hire him. Okay, Tong, come join us.
Remain poised.
What do you mean a lack of purpose? You have one right now. I'll give you 2 decent units. You do have horsemen, right? Only one group. Well then, take one more group. And a cheap group of saber militia. There's my new army. These 2 can go after Gong Sun Zan. Their armies might not be elite, but that is okay. Okay, Tong, welcome to my faction. Book of Changes. That's a really good item. A higher chance to ambush. A higher chance to avoid ambush. Plus 8 to satisfaction, plus 8 to cunning. I wonder who I should give that to. I am trying to ambush. Maybe Cao Cao should use it for right now. Corruption will go up, but I can always change back later. Yeah, take it for right now, Cao Cao. And we're going to bring you about, let me see, about over here. 100% chance to ambush. Yeah, let's try it out.
March as one. Let them stumble
Okay.
into our trap.
I'm going to bring out another character. Oh, I don't have the money for it, do I? No, I don't. Shoot. Okay. Well, I need money then. Before we can get money, we need another reform. I think I want G infantry. I can get that right over here. Ever level granaries, plus 4 to military supplies, 3 new buildings. If the entrepreneur cannot be trusted to regulate prices, then the state will take up that burden. And again, we'll gain G infantry. I would like to get rid of all of my militia. Alright. We can end their turn once more. Yeah, that army's trying to heal up. Gong Sun Du will be here very, very soon. I might not be able to hold that salt mine. Oh, they're right by me. We need to go. I don't really want your money, man.
Curious, but acceptable.
I mean, I do want your money, but I don't want a treaty with you.
Opportunity is seldom presented and easily lost. The Emperor is vulnerable. Warlords rise to his defense, whilst others cannot resist the lure of power. They stake their claim with steel and blood. In the ever-growing chaos, there is only one absolute truth. China's fate will be forged in war.
Very true. Now we have a duchy, the Duchy of Wei. Duke Cao Cao has grown in power. Yuan Shao has formed a coalition with Zhang Yang. Okay. Your power increases, Duke. Your accomplishments are great. There are none with the power and the wisdom to bring unity back to this chaotic land but you. By claiming the title of Duke, you have moved one step closer to establishing order once more. Forge on. I've gained 2,000 more gold. Mandate of Heaven. The Emperor has lost his mandate, and the land is suffering for it. Your influence has grown, however, and the number of your followers is many. Now prove your claim and your right to rule, and proclaim yourself as new Emperor of China. Jade Girdle Decree. There's a plot against me. I'm going to crush it. I'll gain 150 income. I'm not going to ignore it. I mean, even though that would give me more replenishment, which sounds great. But I don't want to be bothered, so there we are. If such a plot became known, it would weaken your standing in the eyes of your subjects, so you had the girdle destroyed. And done.
Impossible.
Okay, Gongsun Du, you're here now. My army is really not that large. Over 2,000 men. You've got a lot yourself.
Discard mercy to achieve ambition.
She could get pretty close, but not that close, huh? I could have her march out, then I could try to ambush. That's an idea, I suppose.
Gather your strength.
Yeah, I could get like pretty close.
With purpose.
I'll try it out.
Once again, I feel
Okay.
the warmth of home.
Then what we'll do, we'll move out our army right over here.
Follow the heart.
I'll form my encampment. I wonder if they'll draw in enough reinforcements. I highly doubt it.
I cannot.
No, he would just go after darn
Stand at
town.
stance. Let the horse
If
peel
he
with
goes
blood.
after our bandit queen, then I have a shot.
Absolutely not.
Hopefully we can beat him. I don't know if we can. We're gonna find out though. Okay, Zhongyan, you have another army over here. Cao Ren. You'll go after them too. Why don't you go kill that lady?
Push forward.
She might be a family member.
Marching.
You're out of my range. Okay,
Summon the
we can
merchants.
replenish.
Possible.
I would browse their goods.
You're marching, but I hope you can't reach my farmland. If you can, I'll come back after you. I doubt he wants a peace treaty. Look at that, we have a new title now. Pretty cool. Create vassal. Ma Ting might want to become one. Interesting. Zirong wants to trade. If I trade with him, I'll gain a lot of money, but I feel like many people hate him. Which means I don't want to do that. I've got 2 characters in my court who have joined up. They're not too important. And now it's about time for me to look at my court. We have many new positions. I've got to give a few out. Okay, Guojia, you'll become my new Grand Tutor. It'll provide 50% more trade influence, 15% more character experience. Who shall become my Chancellor? There's a few of you who are quite good. I'll have to look at those of you who really want a new position. Cao Ren, you'll become my Grand Director. Actually, you know what? You'll become my Chancellor. There we go. We still have 1 role to fill up. I know that she probably wants a better position. Grand Director, that just doesn't really feel right for you. Instead, I think I'll promote you. Yeah. Who is pretty unhappy right now? Tian Yu, you've done a great job, man. Building upkeep goes down. More income from commerce. What about you, pal? 40% more income from commerce, silk, and spice. That's a lot of money. He's a new member. I'm not going to reward him yet. Tian Wei, you kind of want a new position, but you're not really that keen on it. But Tian Yu really wants one, so I'm going to give him one now. Okay, you'll become the administrator of Chen. I'm trying to keep him safe. Yuan Anyang, you also want one. You're pretty good too. Liu, you're very unhappy, but you're currently out on a job. Yu Shu wants a new post. It's a lot of growth, man. Okay, Grand Director Dian Wei. It amuses me. I'll do it. The Grand Director is the head of the officials overseeing community organization in your commanderies. Hey, let him organize it. No one's going to give him crap. Alright, finally. Yuan. I suppose I'll give it to you. Enjoy. I'll put you over in... Let's see here. Hey, Nay. Or, wait, Nay. I have more credibility. I should instigate a new war. I'm not going to do it yet, but eventually it will happen. Soon Jane could go after Yuan Shao, but it really wouldn't do very much, would it? No. I'll save it for now, then. Okay. I have my new roles filled up. They might change in the future. Who knows? I've got some money to use down here. Cool. A pretty big radius to ambush. Who am I going to raise up now? Let's see. Lu Yu. You would be brand new. You wouldn't be bad. 33. You know what? I'll bring you in. Actually, come on out. As I said before, he'll be bait.
The conqueror returns.
I don't believe you'll be in range. Not entirely. I wish we could have a peace treaty, but there's no way that we can. Okay, that's how Ren is currently waiting. So that's how it is too. Let's end our turn now. Come on, he didn't come up. Shoot. Maybe if I bring him out a little bit. Or maybe they discovered my ambush. That's another option. I've got to draw them out so that I can actually get him out of my farm. Get off my farmland! Okay, Sun Jian is no longer fighting Dongmen. Sounds of tapping. A hurried report reaches you. Soldiers while on patrol can hear tapping from beneath them. This is a sure sign that the enemies beneath us attempted to sap our defenses. Really? Okay. You know what? I'm going to collapse the tunnels now. Done. Oh, he's going after Donghai. I see. Well, I'm going after my farmland. How about that? Holy crap, that is a very, very large garrison. Maybe he drew me out. I don't really know. I don't need a Pyrrhic victory. I need an absolute victory. Let's go and starve out for now.
We remove a threat to China.
I could even call for a peace treaty right after. Here's a water clock. Very cool. Oh, did he move back? He did. Can the bandit queen reach him?
Return to standard position.
She's not able to, but she's getting pretty close to being able to take over more stuff.
Get moving.
Let's go.
Who is at the gates?
Okay, while you wait here, I need all of you to replenish more. Keep on doing that. It's a good idea. Yeah, stay there for now, even though you're eating up my money. Zhangyan, I know that you're close by. Another army belonging to them. Let's try to reach them. 3 ladies total.
Thrust with conviction and strike true. Remain sharp.
I can't quite get to them. That's unfortunate. Alright.
Cultivate patience.
Pal, I think I'm gonna bring you in. We need whatever we can bring in, man. Peasant band, you got it. Let's go. I'm losing some money. That's okay too. You can make it.
Spare none.
It's time. It's finally time.
No mercy.
Let's go fight a battle. A very bloody battle. Cao Cao is ready to win another battle. We'll go over our own formation, then we'll go look at what the enemy has. We're down here waiting for them for once. I have my turtle formation on the front lines. Behind I have my heavy crossbowmen and standard crossbowmen. Let's go look at our heavy crossbowmen. I don't even know what they look like. Oh, they are indeed heavily armored. Check them out. They're about to kill a lot of people. On my left flank, I have all of my saber militia. My horsemen will be over there too. Behind my main formation, I have G militiamen. They'll be holding behind. If they need to push in, they shall. There's a fellow here called Yang Gong. He used to fight for Gong Suzan and would die whenever trying to cut down an enemy leader.
The enemy unit flees.
Here they come now. Between my trebuchet and everything else, we were dealing a lot of damage to them. Shahudun is now engaging in a duel. He's already knocked down the enemy leader. It's time for him to be cut down too. This feels rather historically appropriate. Here they come now. That was a good hit. And my enemy has many ranged units. I'll be using all of my trebuchets and crossbows to target them initially. Then we can focus on other enemies who are coming towards me. Cao Cao is currently trying to distract them, but he's not going to be able to do very well when fighting G militiamen. We're about to end this battle right over here, so let's go watch that duel finally end. Cao Cao is no one to really laugh at. He's completely outclassed his enemy, and it's over. Now they're all charging in, but I have formed a circle formation everywhere. This will allow my crossbows to shoot between the gaps and destroy them as they all charge in. And as you can see, they are indeed charging in. My saber militia are now charging in through those copse of trees, and here comes many more enemies. Cao Cao is close by to hold the line, to help them hold the line. All the while, I continue to eliminate their own ranged units. We hold them back as they try to break through. There's only so many who can attack at the same time, so there's only so much that they can do. After that, my crossbows will begin to attack. There's one dead horseman right inside of my circle. They're unable to break through. The idea is that I bring in my G militia, which I did, to seal up the gap in my right flank. That was a good call. Now more horsemen will die. More horsemen will be put down. Let's go look at the enemy ranged units. Cao Cao is still back here. You can see how many have died already due to my crossbows. I've got a lot of crossbows, and I knew that I could outrange them. Whenever you have a talented trebuchet crew, you can use them to burn down towers. Sure, they're very good at killing soldiers, but if you want crossbows, you can do that. Eventually, I'll get repeating crossbows. I'm not sure if they're ranged. Here comes more horsemen, though. Now charging in from behind, taking out what's left of their ranged units. What a horrendous battlefield for all involved. And while they flee, let's go back over to our lines, beginning with our saber militia who are currently fighting. Here's where they've got to kind of rely on their own. It takes a bit, but they've got to rely on their own men, their own ilk, to fight and press on. You can see how busy my formation is. I don't always play defensively, but when I do, it can be quite enjoyable. Largely because of my formations that I get to use, spearmen are so good at that. A few are popping out to fight, stabbing more enemies in the face. Over here, it looks like my crossbows are able to deal a heavy blow, so that's how it's fighting as well. Many more enemies are now fleeing. Guojie is overseeing the ranks. There's very few left. Cao Cao is currently cheering in victory as many die. He's about to strike down many more of these peasants here. If I zoom out, we can see that more of them are beginning to break. My G militia was able to hold. Lu Yu came in as reinforcements. We brought him in to go help out. And he was a great help too. His goal was just to try to get as many kills as he could on his own. They're highly unable to do anything. They are kind of crippled in their aim. They can begin to flee. I'm still using my trebuchet to take whatever shots it can. Here comes more of my horsemen charging in from behind, slaughtering an entire group of swordsmen. They were obliterated by that charge. Very few stand it today. Cao Cao is getting revenge. Do not come to the land of Cao Cao and expect to come off lightly. It's time for these enemies to die. Now they're all breaking and the battle is over. You can see now the carnage that has unfolded. Few are trying to charge back, but many are dead. Our circle formation is quite well regarded. We are very good at what we do here in the lands of Cao Cao. For now a duke, later a king. Cao Cao only grows in power. Let's move on now. My new units are amazing. If we didn't have them, I don't think that battle would have been as nicely done. Time to occupy. I don't want to kill my own people. Okay, I've got enough money to cover my following turn. Good, good, good. Lu Yu, you'll wait nearby if you can.
I cannot.
Gongsun Zan, I can't wait to come get you. Oh, I'm gonna kill the hell out of you, pal.
Impossible.
Okay, Lu Yu. You can't move back a little bit? No, you can't. Okay. I'm sure you can retreat. We'll see, though. Or will he go after my garrison? He might go after my garrison. That's really unfortunate. I don't want him to, but it could happen. Okay. Donghai, I know that you're under attack right now. I understand. Yi? I'm going to repair every building in Yi. How could I forget about Yi? Okay, there's not much more that I can do. Gongsun Du, I cannot wait to kill you.
The Conqueror returns.
I know that you two are waiting. I'm gonna push in and take more land. Sovereign will go hold the west for me, hopefully. Okay. We can end our turn now. 45 food coming in. That's pretty darn good. Okay, let's see, pal. I don't want you to fight initially alone.
Tolerance is the best we can
Yuan
offer.
Shao wants a peace treaty. That's how I know he's not doing well. That very prideful man wants a peace treaty. That's all I need to know. Zhang Yan, if you want to wait there, pal, do it for me. Unless you have an ambush planned for me, then, well, still do it. I hope I can reach that character and take them out. Okay, good. I'm making money. Zhang Yang is no longer fighting Dong Min. Zirong has invited Liu Yao into their coalition. New traits gained. Shou Dun is now ascetic. Yu Shu is currently creative. Plus 12 to, wow, expertise. That's really good.
Do not yield.
We finally got her. I won't lose a lot of units, so we'll delegate. They're all taken out.
Won with integrity.
It's over.
Now let us celebrate with abandon.
Okay, I'm gonna take more replenishment as I always do.
Of courageous warriors.
A battlefield surgeon. Okay, he's gained over 1,000 experience. Not bad, Sauren.
Draw
Let's bring you back.
and strike out.
John Wei is now rank 4. Okay, John Wei, what am I gonna give you today? Ranged block chance. 30 seconds, okay. What else do you have? Guile? Trust? More armor for all spear infantry. Yeah, take that. I like that one a little bit more. Alright, what else do I have going on? I need to really go find out what Gongsun Zan is doing. I don't know if he's still trying to come after me or not. Oh, he is, okay.
This will not happen.
Well, you know what we need to do. I'm gonna bring you a little bit closer, pal. That's how it's time. All of us will go fight him. Let's do it. We've got to challenge Zhao Yun. He's rank 5. Gongsun Zan is rank 5 as well. And they have Guan Jing. Oh, hey, it's Guan Jing. Hey, buddy. Alright, well, I can't allow you to live either. Rank 4. Let's go in and fight. Another hefty battle is now beginning. We'll be fighting two notable characters, Gongsun Zan and Zhao Yun. These two give me pause. I know how strong they are, and I know what they're capable of, but hopefully we can win this battle and move on. My army is over here to the left flank. I do have reinforcing men coming in. They are limited in number, but any help I can get is quite good. We're using a formation much like the one I did before. I have Saber Militia and G Militia on my flanks, horsemen behind. I have my crossbows right behind too. The goal is to go after anyone that we can to weaken them. Let's go look at Zhao Yun and Gongsun Zan. Zhao Yun is a very iconic character, also known by the name Zilong. Look at him. I don't want to fight him. And here's Gongsun Zan. As you can see here, it's all white horses, and we'll go over why that is in just a minute. For his own formation, we're looking at many infantry on the front lines. We've got crossbow and archers behind. And here comes a pretty major battle. When it comes to fighting Zhao Yun, it can either go your way, barely, or it'll go his way completely. Here they come now. Zhao Yun was said to be about 6 feet tall, 6 feet 2 inches, and at 23, he decided to serve under Gongsun Zan instead of Yuan Shao. He found him to be a more righteous man. Under him, he met Liu Bei, and they got along very well. He led the horsemen of Liu Bei when they were sent by Zan to aid Tian Kai against Yuan Shao. Right now they're stopping, they're waiting. It's a big battle about to happen today. It's largely unknown what he did for 6 years, but he reappeared in the city of Yi in 200. He met Liu Bei when he was on the run from Satsao after being defeated by him. Zhao Yun would later leave the service of Zan, and this is before what I just said, as he was unimpressed by his attitude to attend his elder brother's funeral. As you can see, Zhao Yun is really portrayed as someone who's a very righteous, honor-bound man. They have horsemen on the right flank who are currently approaching my lands, my people. And here comes the main battle now. Shah Hudan is going out to go duel Zilong. Gongsun Zan was an early friend of Liu Bei's. He used his influence early on to make Liu Bei the magistrate of Pingyuan, and Zan had one of the largest armies in all of China. He often fought with the Qiang people along the northern frontier. He always made sure to use white horses as they were considered sacred by the Qiangs. In 190, he was one of 17 warlords called upon by Cao Cao to liberate the capital. He put together a force of 15,000 men and began to march south. Here's my battle right now. Right now, it does look like Shah Hudan is not able to keep up with him.
Let's fly. Release missiles.
We finally have a suitable challenge. It took a very long time to find one, but I think we have indeed found one. He's just caught my weapon. Or sorry, we actually threw his.
Rain down death.
Let's watch the battle play out, then we can go after the rest of the battle.
Retreat would be wisest.
Shah Hudan has got to call that battle for now. He's finally been defeated. All of you know how powerful he's been for us. That lets you know that Zhao Yun is truly a dire threat. I had to try anyway. We're using our circle formation to keep them back. My crossbows are continuing to attack. I do have a reinforcing army on the way right now. They'll be helping me out. We have a small group of horsemen who will be going after enemy crossbows. I didn't realize they had one group left, so they were able to get some kills on me. 81 are left now. I still have over 4,600 men. Well, now under that. And here comes another reinforcing group. Their leader is the more important part. He helped us before, and he will help us again. Unfortunately, he's no match for Zilong. Guojia is currently fighting their own nerd, Guanjing, another notable fellow. He's doing his best right now. He's not very well armored. He's easily going to lose that battle. Let's go look at my formations. You can see how many have dropped. I've used my crossbowmen to flank them and shoot them into the ground. They've lost so many of their G militia group. On the right flank, here's where they have so many more soldiers. You can see how many they have right now. I'm going to begin flanking them with my reinforcing army, at least one of them. That's why I had to get rid of that other enemy army that they had down here. If they came at me with all of their men together, that would be over 5,000 men. And I've been outclassed by their leaders. Gongsun Zan is a martial leader. If you want a lord who's also able to fight so very well, that would be him. He's killing so many of my people, and I won't be able to stop him easily. Zhao Yun is currently going after my poor group of spearmen. Much of my circle has been brought down. He's made a gap in it. He's still cutting into it right now. It's one brave man that's about to die. There he goes. If we zoom out right now, we can see what's happening. My reinforcements are coming. That enemy leader of theirs is able to take out my reinforcing general, Lu Yu. I'm bringing in my heavy tiger and leopard units. They're charging in. My left flank was pretty much obliterated. Gongsun Zan is not moving in. We're bringing in more units now to help hold here. If we have enough spearmen, we can damage them heavily. Zhao Yun actually dismounted. He's fighting on foot. We'll watch him fight on foot for once, because tactically we know what's going on. I believe he's leaving now. I thought he was leaving. He's only shaken. On that right flank, I've begun to hit them. I've got some ranged units that will be hitting over here too. I mean, that is true, Guojia. He does fight better than you. Now we're going after Guanjing with Cao Cao and Guojia. Together, they're going to take him out. Guojia has a much better robe. It means he's better. He's got a blade out too. So that's how it's moving too. But now our enemies are fleeing. Through our tactics and through our reinforcements that are finally here, we have finally broken them. I don't believe I'll kill you, Zilong. I don't believe I will. Maybe we'll let him go. But we have now won the battle. It's over. We barely won that battle. That was a really close one. Many of my men died, and I love my new heavy crossbowmen. Guanjing, maybe I do want you to join me, but unfortunately you don't want to join me. Zhao Yun, what about you? I could kill you. I could kill all of you right now. That's a really good question. You know what? You were a great fighter. And I'm gonna let you live.
They are
Guanjing, you too.
Let them go.
I'll be kind about it. And it's time for me to take some more money because I can replenish while I'm down here. Well, you know what? Just in case.
Good fighters are hard.
Okay, their army isn't fully wiped out. I see.
Let us draw up plans.
Well then, here comes me again. Now I can delegate. You may have survived, but you cannot get away from me. That will not be permitted. Okay, Guanjing, I'm gonna let you go once more. Have fun. And I'll take more replenishment again.
China is people.
Lu Yu, you may go
not
now.
its oppressive warlords.
Oh no, I do not want to swap. I want to get rid of you.
Welcome, my lord.
Later.
Your presence is heartening.
Okay, so we can begin to build up the army of Cao Cao even more. But let's go wait over here in Penqing. I finally have my farm back. That took forever. But I did it. Guanjing does not like Gojia. I love that. Our forces met in battle. My army was clearly superior, and the enemy was easily overcome. Easily? Maybe not. Gojia does not like Gunsun Zhan. Zhao Yun does not like Lu Yu. Cao Cao and Gongsun Zhan are now friends. That's really funny. It's like, I hate you, but you know what? You're not so bad. Alright. We did it. I beat the hell out of them. Now, I would like to go after that army led by Gongsun Du.
Show range.
Let's go fight that battle out. Taking any encampment without artillery or flaming arrows can be quite difficult, but we're going to try to do so. Our leaders are going to disrupt their initial line of units over here in their camp, and hopefully we can break inside. When Dong Zhuo took control of the Han capital, some people did profit from that, and one of those people was Gongsun Du. Xu Rong, an officer under Dong Zhuo, was also from Liao Dong Commandery, and he did recommend Gongsun Du for a higher office. Gongsun Du was made the governor of Liao Dong in 189. He was able to really make the place stable. He did a good job. And many notable scholars even moved there, bringing with them many Chinese families helping the area grow. He also had many external campaigns too. It said that he even went over to Korea and took over lands. He got permission for that. Right now, we're dueling his son, Gongsun Kang. He would pass on in 204, and Gongsun Kang was his heir. Our bandit queen is very powerful. She's able to deal a lot of damage. A more standard leader like him is not going to get very far. I don't believe he will. Then we can go over things tactically right now. So my goal was to try to hit their main line over here. We were able to move in because that one unit that was here pulled back. We've got some melee evasion going up. All thanks to Yu Shu. Yuan Anyang is still fighting too. Gongsun Du is rather angry that we took out his son. Encampments are a nightmare, man. They really are, but thankfully we neutralized one tower. Had I known that it was going to be so easy to do that, then I probably would have had more men come through here. Or at least only through one area, but on my left flank we're trying to distract them. These towers are able to score many kills, and I don't know how much they use their range units to whittle them down further. But either way, it's been very bloody. Those horsemen can do a lot of kills. We're still fighting in the midst of their main formation. My own units are currently moving in. More horsemen are moving in as well. Thankfully, my spearmen were able to hold quite well. Look at what they're doing. There might be a lot of them, but they're doing okay. I do have 3 groups of horsemen. My bandit queen's army is actually not too bad, even though we do lack a few things. If you haven't seen my Azure dragons, they're right over here. They're very cool looking. I don't know how handy they are yet. Maybe one day I'll find a better use for them. But they're over here. They're a mixed unit. Bows and spears. But here comes my swordsmen, and here comes all of my horsemen. These are vital. We need these to take on all of the enemy crossbows and archers. They're already trying to shoot us down. If we can move in, we can take out all of these units back here. That's really the goal. And if we do that, we can win the battle. The encampment will be ours. The Bandit Queen has proved to be a worthwhile investment. She is so very powerful. Her army is quick. They hit in many locations. Right now, we're heavily outnumbered over here. You can see that clearly. But we're holding the line right now. Gongsun Du is losing the battle. My Azure Dragons are now moving in. And here comes my swordsman. On our left flank, we're losing a lot of our Saber militia, but that is okay. We have one group of Jian sword guards who are also losing.
Destroy them!
The Bandit Queen continues to fight.
Destroy them!
She's here to mix it up with all of them. I didn't know how much I would enjoy her as a character, but I've got to say, I really enjoy her. She's over here trying to help out our poor swordsmen who are getting torn down. Alone, she'll be able to take down many of them.
Feel the earth's power!
My horsemen and swordsmen are still hitting various enemies over here. We're charging through their ranged units. We've got to. They've got to go, or we'll lose too many of our own. Still have one group that isn't really being touched right now. They already have over 60 kills. They're still getting many more kills. Here, we have swordsmen and horsemen. We're going to take their little camp here. I love doing that, so that's what we're doing right now. We're currently in the autumn of 204. Now we're pushing in right behind them.
Attack!
Even though they have so many soldiers, my spearmen are not budging. They refuse to budge.
We have lost a unit.
Instead, they fight very well. That feels about right. A few fighting, a few sitting back. We're tearing through everything that's left of their formation in the encampment. Then we can focus on that main blob that's right over here. I thought they would all break right after they lost their leaders, but that's one thing that you need to know. They don't always break. Here comes a charge right from behind.
Strike!
It gets a bit bloodier in the very end as I try to break them all. My Azure Dragons are now fighting too with their glaives. So let's go watch that play out.
Destroy them!
Faster!
Get right through them. You can do it.
Unleash fury! Look! The enemy run! Raven!
Some of them are not beginning to run. They're being pushed back. You can see them step back as I'm pushing forward.
Show no mercy!
Are you the officer? Because you have a sword instead of a glaive. Interesting. Probably so. Looking for some more of my units now.
Fight!
We've held on for quite some time.
Go, go! Charge! To battle!
It's time to bring them back out and let them charge back in.
Strike!
Their leaders are all fleeing. They're beginning to waver, I'm sure. I grouped them all up, then I had them all push in, much like that. Much like that. That's where they're losing so many more units. Yeah, if you lock them into a group with Control G and you right-click on your foe, they'll basically do this own version of Total War's attack move. It's a great way to get everyone to come after whatever is close to them. That's what I did here, because I knew that they were very close to breaking.
Move out quickly!
Generally, you don't want to surround your foe completely. You want to give them like a little chance to leave. That's how it used to be for a period of time. You would just have to give them a little gap out, then they would leave. Sun Tzu does right about that as well. Go, Yuan Anyog. We're still charging in. It's a very long fight. They're finally shaken.
Destroy them!
See, I thought that last charge would do it, but it did not do it. The Bandit Queen instead has to charge back in. Very slowly though, because she's very tired.
Show no mercy!
These
Feel
bandits
the
always get in my
earth's
way.
power!
What a group.
Do not relent!
Unleash
These poor guys are like, you know what? Maybe we should call it a day.
skin as stone!
Your leader's left. Why are you still here?
The enemy
There's no reason to be here.
running.
And now the battle's over. We've won. It's time to move on.
Kill them!
Those battles are always really tough, but I'm glad we were able to
We
maneuver
have
around
made
them and win,
ourselves heard.
even though many were killed in that battle. Another dominant enemy put down. We've got a friend. You know what? I'll let you go
They'll
too.
only
I'm
slow
feeling
us
kind
down.
today.
Ever upwards.
They have been a proper challenge.
influence
If I make it
grows
look
with my
easy, trust me, it's not. I'm trying really hard.
Never yield.
Maybe I'm not making it look easy and you're like, dear God, I need to worry about him. Now your entire army has been put down. Again. Goodbye, Gongsun Bu.
My legend grows.
Very good. Alright, I'm gonna take replenishment, as I always do. Well, nearly always. Let's bring her back.
On the march.
Yeah, I want her to be able to replenish.
Must rest for
My other army over here will move over to the city of Pingyuan.
Once again.
Yeah, I did kill your friend. It was pretty funny too. Alright, Yan Wei rank 4. Jing Jiang is now rank 6. And we have gained a lot of new characters and items too. I have room for another spy, but I need someone to fill that role. Very well. Let's go look over here. Shohudan, you're now rank 7. Awesome. I don't know what I'm going to give you yet. Mobility. Let's see. More morale when attacking. More battle running speed. Instinct. I mean, sure. That's usually what I give you. More to cunning would be okay. I suppose we can look at... Ah, here we go. A higher chance to capture enemy officers. I like that more. Hey, Guile. Now you have more cunning. Yeah, I gave you the Sky Piercer. Freaking Zhao Yun. Tough guy. Okay, Jing Jiang. What shall I give you? Trust. More armor for all. Spear infantry. I'm going to give you consideration. Take more resolve. I have a new mount for you, by the way. A brown thoroughbred for more resolve. You have your bodyguard. Plus 10 to melee evasion. Very nice. That'll do it. That'll do it, man. Yeah, she's got her own armor. She does not like Zhang Yang. And she wants a higher court position. You know what? She's done well. I'm going to promote her. There we are. I'll promote her one more time. She's really happy now. She's like, hey. Not bad. Alright, I'm going to sort by public order. Who's really unhappy? Yi is unhappy. I mean, that's understandable. I just took Yi. Location is unhappy. What can I do over here? I suppose I can convert that to a magistrate. Sure. It'll be my own building. Belongs to me. There's so much I want to build up. Whenever we finish our war, I'm going to probably spend a little while building up. Yeah. Because I really like to. Look at how much I've conquered so far. Oh, no wonder Gongsun Zan has so much land. I didn't realize there was so much up there to take. Dear me. That's a lot. Okay. I'm getting closer to becoming a king. I'm not there yet. How many people are under my command? 14 million. 14 million people. He's ruled for 14 years now. 1 million for each year. Alright, anyway. That's how. You're waiting? We're on to a new turn. I've gained so much land. I would like to put down another army. But that will have to wait until we have a peace treaty with Yuan Shao. I wonder, what can I do via diplomacy right now? Become vassal? No thank you. I can't create one. I still need a new trade agreement, but I don't want to trade with him. Yuan Shao wants a freaking peace treaty. Interesting.
How dare you show your face?
What would you give me? You won't become my vassal. Well, that's very rude, by the way. Well then, I'm not done. I'm not done killing you. Okay, Lu Yu's ready for duty. You're on assignment, or we'll be coming back from assignment. There's a few things going on. Duchy of Wu requested Liu Yao join their war. Let's go look at what I'm doing. Our bandit queen needs to go heal up. Yuan Shao has another army. Interesting. I wonder if I could ambush close by. I can try to, sure. Right over here.
Channel passions. Lying in wait.
Okay, we'll bring her back to the city.
Bring me a report on my holdings.
Now to the west. Who do I need to kill? You? Andan Liangfu.
Impossible.
Do you want to fight? How weak are you? Well, you're pretty weak. You're not that powerful. Rank 3. rank 2. I'll delegate for once. Cao Ren has been killing everyone lately, so we'll give him a chance to finally have a break.
When justice triumphs, revelry awaits.
You've been captured. Okay, well, I'm not going to hire you. Goodbye.
Such is the price.
You're clever, strong, and blah blah. Okay, you get to die too.
We cannot afford.
And we'll take more replenishment. They didn't have enough soldiers, otherwise, yeah, I would have gone straight for them. Okay, I get to replenish for a time. I've gained more money. Cao Cao is way down here. I'm going to begin to bring him up north again. Once he's up here, my god, they're in trouble. It'll take a little bit, but he's going to come up there. I would much rather have a peace treaty right now. If I did that, I would probably annex Kongrong. People would be angered with me. I wanted to finish my war up here, but that might not be possible right now. Currently, I'm fending off my foe, but we'll see. Well, I suppose we'll call it here for today. We need to go over what we need to do in the future. Should I continue my war? If I do, it'll be quite difficult. Cao Cao will take many turns to really get up north. I'll probably have him march up there. Or should I get a peace treaty and really build up the lands I've taken, build up my own lands, recall one army, then annex Kongrong? If I do so, I'll be seen as someone who cannot be trusted. But I'll be able to gain those lands. Kongrong might not even want to stay with me anyway. He might try to get independence. So we shall see. But leave a like and comment down below, and look forward to more tomorrow. And as always, until then.